Ceramics channel. I'm going to be glazing my WaterEggWells that I created a few months ago. I made about 7 of these eggs, and I have been slowly glazing them as orders have come in and people get to choose which colors they want. This particular egg is going to be an electric blue at the top and a celadon at the bottom, so it's going to be those two colors. So I'm quite excited about it. So I'm just going to show you my process. I'm going to do the stand first, and then the egg that I'm going to use my spray gun. So this is the process. First thing, remove the lid. You don't want that to accidentally fall off. Just taking the egg apart. And I'm firstly going to start by dipping this base into my celadon glaze. My glaze is now nicely mixed up and creamy and stirred up. And I'm going to go down and then just grab it like that and just place it on the table. And if there's a little fingerprint, I just put a little mark like that. I've now set up a spray booth, a little piece of plastic behind to stop the spray. My egg is on a little rotating freestanding hand working wheel, and I am going to put a little cork into the hole of my egg. So I'm going to spray celadon on the inside and also on the inside of the lid. So if you are watching and you don't like noise, please turn your volume down on your phone or something, because the spray machine is really noisy. So I'm just going to put on this mask too. It's not good to breathe in these fumes. And a little bit of the color went onto the actual egg on the outside. Just make sure that I don't get like too much cross contamination of color. So now I'm going to pour in the electric blue glaze color, stoneware. It's basically a stain mixed with the transparent glaze, and I pour it into my spray gun. Ready for the next part. This time I will be putting the lid onto the pot because I want the lid to match as I spray. So, mask back on. I'm going to dip the egg into the celadon glaze for the bottom. Make sure my hands are very clean for this. Gently pick it up. I'm going to just put it so that the bottom of this egg is glazed, like that. Make sure it gets a nice little coating, like that. me a nice solid seal. Come on to a stand like that. And try and get it exactly dead center as I can. Just check the back, check the front, a little bit, move it a little bit more forward. It's very important I get this part right. And now I'm going all the way around the egg with the little squirter, with the glaze, with the electric blue glaze. I'm just going to make sure it's really pushed into where I'm wanting. So this is going to melt and just form a beautiful bond. So I've gone all the way around with my dropper, made it a good bond. I'm just going to do one last spray slightly higher up, just to blend a little bit, and it's just to get rid of any fingerprints that I may have put on when I was moving it around. The block ears. Now I need to take my sponge, take the lid off, and start to clean up here, because you don't want the glaze to stick the lid on. It gets fired with this lid on. Just quickly going around the egg with my hand like this. I'm just blending the glaze in. Once or twice what has happened when I've done this is my eggs come out quite rough after I've sprayed. So this is just going to help blend the glaze in into a smoother coat. Make sure there's no pinholing that occurs. Just taking the cork out, and I'm just going in, just very carefully cleaning up. I've also got a plate here, which is what I call a shrinkage plate. So because this is bisque and this is bisque, they're going to shrink at the same time. And because the eggs have arches, I don't like it getting stuck on the kiln shelf, and sometimes it warps a bit. So I always make a shrinkage plate and make sure it's clean and nothing underneath it. And one last little wipe just to make absolutely sure. And I place the egg on the plate. So the egg is packed in next to a stack of balls that hopefully will stay stacked like that in the firing. The other egg, I'm doing a couple eggs. This was a more of a white coloured egg. Okay, everything's packed. Now I'm going to close the kiln. Okay, time to open the kiln. Always an interesting, the moment of truth, all the hard work. 108 degrees. Wow, there we go. So, very happy with my results. This I wanted a very oaty color, and this was a more of a white egg base. So I'm very happy with that. Here's my bowls, and then the blue eggs, perfect at the back. Yay! There it is. A little sneak preview of the blue egg. I've now packed the kiln. I've taken this off its base plate. The lid works perfectly. And now unscrewing my tap. This is the little taps I use, stainless steel taps that I import. Really, really, really good quality. I insert it, and then on the inside I reclamp it. Always the moment of truth. Make sure that this all fits nicely. And just get it nice and tight. One more rotation. You really want that to be nice and tight. So I always do an overnight drip test to make sure that there is no leaks. So I'm just going to remove this from the base plate. This is the shrinkage plate that it was on. I am going to see how much water it takes. So this is 5 liters. Make sure the tap is closed. This is how I check to see. We'll check. No leaks. Good. Wow, so this is actually to here already. So this is probably way more than a 5-liter egg, and maybe I would say a 7-liter egg. Another liter. 6 liters. Okay, that is a 7-liter egg. So that is actually absolutely perfect for where it's going. To a friend who is an incredible healer, number 7 is a most incredible number for healing. So it is how it's meant to be. So in the morning, I will do my leak test and to see there has been no drips, and then I know it's good to go. As you can see, I've also got some other eggs here that have come out really beautifully. My oat egg, my other egg. I've got some of my beautiful bowls that came out. I'm really, really happy. These are actually some crock pots that are going in for a glaze, so that's also going on. There's lots happening in this kiln firings at the moment. So it's the next day, and I've just come to check that there are no leaks, and I'm pretty happy. Make sure that the tap doesn't leak. Pours very nicely. There's no drips. So it's ready to go. I'm very happy with it. The lid is perfect. I sell my eggs with a Kuro-Bō charcoal stick. 1 stick cleans 2.5 liters of water, and it usually lasts for about 3 to 4 months. You need to activate the stick when you buy it, and you need to boil it for 10 minutes, and then a month's time you boil it again and again and again. So you boil it 3 times in total, and then you can actually put it on a braai and you can cook with it. It's a smoker's charcoal, so it's fantastic. It also puts back magnesium and calcium into the water, and you can really taste the difference. Your water, just you take normal tap water and you pop it into the egg. Within 3 hours you can already taste the difference. I usually fill my egg up, and in the morning, every evening, and in the morning I'm good to go. And yeah, you can really taste when the stick starts to when it's not working so well. You know, you can taste the chlorine again in your water, and also there's a bit of a harshness in the water here in Cape Town. So the stick absolutely alkalines it, it makes it soft, it makes it taste amazing. And then obviously also the water being in the egg shape, which is a very natural shape for water to fit into. The bottom of my eggs are rounded, so the water never stagnates. It's not a flat bottom, so that's the whole concept of keeping its vibration up. And you really can taste the difference when it's a nice temperature coming out of the cool egg. And yeah, the sticks are brilliant, so I will highly advise getting them if you are going to be purchasing eggs, or even just for a jug at home. Otherwise you can go to the Newland Springs or your local spring and then fill up your egg that way. So yeah, that's it, the end of the process, and lots of eggs still to come out. I will post a few more videos around the eggs, but I really love this color. I think it's the most amazing color. Everyone has a particular choice that they want, that they resonate with, and this egg is just absolutely love it. So the lady who is picking it up is going to be very, very happy with it, I'm sure. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks. There we go. Put the egg outside in the sunshine to get its true color.